breakout night watching sports at Dave & Buster's. How's it feel?
I just never imagined I'd be here.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna use my normal starting up scene because, yeah, that music was pretty boss. No, this is not an episode of Tex Talks BattleTech, although that intro music might have made you think otherwise. No, this is another short episode, I guess, of the art stream. Guess Doc went a little long, but I guess that's all right. Let's see. I forgot to plug my pad in while I was off. Let's see if this is actually taking real quick. Nope, pad is not working, so we're gonna go ahead and keep. Well, we'll go ahead and keep paint.net up there. I'm going to close. Hopefully, I don't need to restart OBS, but we'll find out in a second. Going to go ahead and close Paint Studio here because it did not properly recognize my pad. And let's go ahead and open that back up while I float here aimlessly in space. Hope the music is all right for you guys. As always, playing with the audio levels, the in-system audio mixer for OBS. That's always going to be fun. All right. Oh, looking up something. Yes, it looks like we took. Looks like Paint Studio took. You might have gotten a quick look at my desktop, but I don't think anything too horrible is showing. Yep, there we go. We've got everything. We've got back to our regular controls. Back to the stinky hands. Back to stinky hands on the controller. Okay, we can do this. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Grimos. Yes, you have the MS Paint window, the Paint.net window. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and hide that now. We don't need that. That's where I do most of the cropping. Is what that is. Again, hope music levels are good for you guys. As always, we do this on the fly because we're that professional here. All right, got that. All right. Yeah, fairly good with the controller look here. Grab the eyedropper. We'll just not that. There we go. That'll be the controller cord there. That'll be fine. Wow, it actually looks pretty good. Although I don't like how this is sitting. Okay, well, save is always a good thing. Let's go ahead and erase a little bit, and we're just gonna have a little more in like that. Oh, well, thank you for the subscribing for 5 months there, Swampy. That's what I must be hearing. I must have been hearing the subscriber sounds in my head. That's what it was, because I just heard somebody once told me. Or at least someone's impression of Hank Hill saying that. Okay. You see, they changed the sounds on me, and that's must have been what I was hearing. And I hope the sounds are coming through for you guys too, because, you know, I have no idea if I have things set up properly. Okay. Okay, looking at my stupid hands. My stupid hands. I'm half tempted to kind of leave them off camera. Maybe. Because the idea is to, once again, bring the right hand up. Kind of... Let's just go on a different layer here. Yeah, let's use the base layer here, because the idea is to kind of have this... Bring this arm up again. And maybe some kind of just... basic... Again, kind of like I've got it here. It's just a basic animation look on how it would be. I honestly don't know. That's the tricky part, is figuring out what the second frame should be. But back to the hands layer. This will probably take us the full hour we have remaining. What I think I should try doing is... Alright, here's what we'll do, is turn the base on. And we're going to erase this area of the base here, since we don't need anymore. Erase this area of the base around the hands. And reuse it. Kind of trace what we have at the moment. As gnarled and terrible as it looks. Alright. And then we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this. Alright. Let's go down to our palettes. That's hats colors. There's Striker. Grab the red. Alright. What I'm thinking differently now is... if I can't make it too different from what I've got here. And that's more of a very gloved look. And maybe let's start with the back of the hand first. Kind of get that here. I hope you guys enjoyed Mass Effect with Doctor Who. He seemed to be having a fun time with it, so I won't hold that against him. So if we're going to have the knuckles here, let's go ahead and bring that right here. And what this portion is if you look on the little animation I have here presently, it is just that red portion. It's like the top of the hand, the back of the hand, rather. I guess however you want to view that. And make it a little wider like that. I think that'll help with my visualizing. I probably should have done this part off stream just because of how much trouble it gave me last time. But maybe we'll go into a little more detail with how the hands look since they're a little... No, let's go with the a mech look, actually. Well, it might help us look with this. So what we'll do is we'll box them off. That's probably one of my other Discords going off, if you can hear that. They're currently talking about the recent season of Picard, which I have not really watched. I watched like most of the first season of Picard. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem. But that problem is easily solved with this. Well, okay, let's take the eraser down a little bit. There we go. There. And we kind of break it off like this. Because depending on how much detail we're doing, this would be like joint wires and stuff like that right there. Turn base off. Okay, that's not looking bad. That's not looking bad. Let's zoom out. I'm a little happier with that. Little work up in the index finger, I think, is needed. But I don't think it's bad. Maybe if I lasso. I think that'll work. And I grab this one. Bring it in line. Now let's bring as a joint right about there though. Give it a little more realistic move to it. Okay, not bad, but I think now it's the length of the fingers what's bugging me. So let's go ahead, trim the tip a little bit. I'm going to turn the music down at my end a little bit here. And let me go ahead and turn it up for you guys to kind of counteract that. There we go. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully it's coming through. Hopefully it's coming through too. Okay, that's not bad. I think now it's a little chunky compared to the other fingers. So let's go ahead and bring that in. Okay, I think that's working, yes. I think that is working, yes. Yeah. And now that I'm looking over here at this hand, this one isn't looking quite as bad. I like that most of it will be hidden by the arm here. Yeah, GamerBot. Bring the hand cover in like that. Let's go ahead. We'll do the same here. Turn the base on. And just erase this whole general area that we'll be using. There we go. And back to our pencil. Back to our hand. And get rid of the old hand. No. Undertrace our old hand, because, like I said, looking this over, it's not looking that bad. There we go. Now I can go ahead and erase this hand. Hands back to our red. Once again, let's go ahead and just give it like that box mech look. Using the wrong. Give my colored pencil, thank you. And I think after I'm done with this specific image, I believe I will move on to the starting soon screens. For the council, the base starting soon screen for the councils. I think, because I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do there. It'll be a little mix art. Be taking a photo and working off of that. There we go. I think we just kind of just round these two fingers off. I think that might work. That looks more like a little folded under effect. Just kind of what I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. I think stepping away from it from that week was, well, technically 2 weeks, but just taking a step away and then coming back to it, I think really helped. I think that really helped. All right, arms. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's only one arm. Oh yeah, technically the other arm. This I think might need to be a little bit bigger. But from last, okay, yep, this is all the idle folder, or rather, okay, let's get those two folders together. Grab our lasso tool. And then copy and paste those two layers. Drag them up to the idle. Actually, no, I didn't need to copy and paste those. What am I doing? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because now I need to get rid of. Okay. turn that off. Can I do both at the same time? No, I can't. So now I need to get rid of those, just those 2 layers under there. Because once again, the right arm will be moving, just like here in our art projection. All right, let's go ahead and work on more of the chest. That's just our basic armor. Yep. That's what most of his, that's basically what all of his upper body is the armor. And we're going to go ahead and move our reference image over a little bit more. Over and down, methinks. We're going to call it okay. There we go. Yes, welcome to the chat room. Thank you, bot. Did I reconnect or something? Or are you welcoming the loud sounds coming from my windows? And that kind of goes there. That goes back up into there, but the arm is covering it, so that's not that big of a deal. And get the rest of that lower torso in. And then the belt. Now that's all just going to be just out of frame. So that pretty much works on that. So let's go ahead and just get rid of this mishmash, because I don't foresee a lot, if any, movement on the left side needed. So we don't really need to see any of that. Oh, but we do need... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're going to need some of that there, because that's just controller. There we go. But this we can get rid of just like that. There we go. There we go. Arms, let's work on. I think this one might stand being a little bit bigger. Cancel. Gauntlet. There you are. Let's just increase its size and work with that, because the elbow actually should be right about here anyway. Follow the shoulder over. That's not bad right there. Oh, for our kind of going off here to here. Yeah. If I'm going off there, shoulder kind of basically meets right there. And that shoulder is supposed to be coming in a little bit like that, hugged a little closer to the body. So as opposed to how it's sitting in this picture, it's kind of sitting out like that. We're swinging this shoulder in a little bit, so it would stand to reason that it could rest inwards a little bit like that. And I can go back like that and just kind of fill that in. We'll give it a little bit. Just throw that under the details, actually. Because that's going to be like this inner arm socket right there. Let's let that peak, I'll have that peak a little more out on the top here. No, it doesn't work. Let's move our reference and let's see if we can get a little more different pull at it. Okay. Let's get rid of that for now. Now let's move this back. Okay. And armor. There we go. Okay. Actually, T. Base. Yeah, he's kind of sitting back a little bit like that. So that's about how the arm would sit. Okay. We gotta put. I want to put some details in for little thought exercise here, because this is going to come out. Okay. This line here. I've got that. That's here. This line is this, and that goes up. So that means we've got a line that theoretically connects from here. Let's make this, let's use our purple on this, because this line will be optional. Alright, that kind of sits from there to there. And that kind of goes back. Let's clean this up again and take another dive into it. Nope, something bunked. Something bogged off. Alright, once again, erase, pencil back. Happy with how that is. That actually kind of meets, they all kind of meet right there. This, and that meet right there. So I need to agree with a similar principle in the way that is. Okay, now we can fudge it a little bit. So this comes here and then squares off into that, and it can fall into there, and then that. Okay, this changes things a little bit. Let's try and walk back from what we already have. Because this is a decent looking square. So get rid of that and we'll square from there. Go from here down to here. Yep, that means it's 7 o'clock. Well, actually, the cuckoo clock is a little bit slower than the others. about 10 minutes slow compared to the other two clocks. I gotta push it back to 5 minutes at least. Alright, I think that will be how that's looking then. And then we could bring the arm there. Okay. And then that's this connection here, so we have that, and that, with that, with... Oh! I think I just accidentally found what I'm looking for. Yeah, I did. You know, I think that'll work. Yeah, and then that's there, that's there. Okay. Clean this up a little bit better. There, I followed that up like that. Okay. Okay, now I found that. Yeah, and that's there. Yep, and then that, and then this arm, and the socket really works is somewhere in this area then. All right. So going back to the armor, like I said, we're going to kind of lean it out this way. So more of that will be here. And then, okay. I think we're ready to make that official red. That's all in the details, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. We'll leave that there, but we'll go ahead and get rid of these. This on the inside here. We'll work with this. We'll work with this in a hot minute here. Arms. Let's redo this. Let's cut it first. See if we can move it with that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Then the rest can just kind of just sit inside. Well, oh, well, thank you for this, keep up of your subscription there, Itamu. Itamu. I'm sorry, it's a new face. But welcome nonetheless. Welcome to the art stream. Welcome to the art stream, where we draw things and have nice, calm-ish conversations. I'm just going to go and bring this one around there. Simple as that. There, simple as. I think that's our base sketch done for the idol. Now I just got to figure out what I want to do for the active. let's see. Let's get the renames in here at least, because we are already coming up close on time. And we'll be filling in the rest of this gauntlet too, don't worry. Oh, there you go, Chet. You fell down a little bit while I was adjusting the microphone. Alright. I've got a controller in my hand. You know, it might actually benefit if I move both. Maybe I'll do this for a different style controller. Because you do hold the Super Nintendo controller a little bit differently. Let me go grab one of my Supers. Alright. Unwind the cord, unwind the cord, unwind the cord. There we go. Cord's unwound. I mean, it would be the same way. It's still the same. It could still be the same motion. Oh, that is something I do find myself doing. Okay, we got to get another layer in our idle real quick. That's the cord. I gotta move you for a second, chat. You're fine enough in my way. Because chat is right over my color palette here. Okay, grab the grays. And let's just go ahead and trace over the controller there, the cord there, because what we're going to do, it's not going to be a big movement, but it is going to involve the cord. So, all right. I've got the basic idea. And, you know what? Let's just take this hand layer and idle. You know what? Let me get another folder too. That's our base layer. That's basically, that'll have everything. Oh, that's how you do it. There. That way I can close that up if I want. There. Base. Open the idle. Our hand. Our gauntlet. Oh, get that controller back up. Because I will use this duplicate layer, base hand, to trace over. Let's go ahead, we'll make this purple. Marker, monofill, and now we can turn off idle. Toss that down the bottom, and then hand. Okay. But we are going to move this. I think we'll move it just up here. All right, hang on. Put it back. Put it back. No, I just cancel that. Okay, yeah. T. I think the arm move is really going to help. But what's going to happen is Put that there. Okay, that. Base controller. Erase. Well, save. Yeah, it's a good thing we saved too. Make this a little bit smaller. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of the cord I just put on here. And what we're going to do, close up the base, go to our cord layer. What's going to happen is I do find myself playing with the cord fairly often. So we're just going to have it look like I'm just running it through my fingers just to kind of reposition it. It's not be a big movement, but it might be just enough. And we'll make the hand a little bit different too. It's going to be a little more splayed, if you would, if I had to call it a thing, it would be a little more splayed. Could there be an eggplant involved? I don't know. I'd need Will's permission fully though. Oh, no, that's too far. Welcome to Canopus. Ooh woo. Get that out. Okay. Where is the comma in that? I question this broadcast station sometimes. I'm not gonna say the community, but the broadcast station. I question the station sometimes, and what I can only assume is the talent. Where is the comma in that parallax? Where indeed is the comma? Okay. See, hands are tricky. Because that might need to be... I mean, oh, I'm sure last night was fun. I'm sure pretty much every stream is fun in their own special way. Okay, here's the issue I'm having, and it's fine. Because, well, hello, Hat. We've got about 5 minutes left. Okay, the basics of this base hand is this. We've got the middle of our hand right about here. All right, here's the middle of our hand. The fingers are going to be coming out, basically spreading out from our center here. Okay, that's what is throwing me off. I'm thinking the V should be about here, but no, the V is going to be right about here where these hands are. So, okay, that's good. So, back to the hand. I did get a little note from Diggs, but did your reaction images go over well as you two streamed earlier this week, Hat? that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But I'm sure your time will come. But and when it does, let us hope that no one questions what Lord Sidebird has for a drink, because no one has that answer except Lord Sidebird. And I don't think he's willing to tell anyone and let them live. Yes. If I were to wager a guess, I'm sure skulls are involved in the process of whatever he drinks of. Alright, let's come out a little bit. No. Get rid of that finger. It is hard to look at your own hand at the angle I want that hand to be at. Ah! I'm not jointed like that. I'm not well jointed like that. I say, depending on, and although speaking of coordinations, we might be having Diggs on, maybe next week, who knows, to work on his reaction image a little bit. Don't know what he would like added to it, but I got a couple ideas, at least for starters, for his image. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Diggs might want. Okay, no, that's the issue on that one. You know what could also help a little bit? We turn our tablet a little bit. There we go. I gotta keep the fingers going in the basic same direction as they're meant to go. Because I can't have, like, one part of the finger go this way. Well, I mean, I could, yeah. That is a bend, but it's not what I'm going for. If I'm going for something that's supposed to be, a finger that's supposed to be going straight out, it's got to follow it out like that. God dang it. Why is it always the random sketches that look good? Why is that? Well, I know where that's going. That's going on this finger here. That's going to be the index finger. These parts are going to be the index finger. Nope, come on, don't do that to me. Make it a little bit bigger. I think it'll sit right there. That's going to sit right there. But I could take what I did there and maybe work it to this finger here. And then just some details. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll bring the top of that fingertip in a little bit, but that did help immensely, I think, for the rest of this hand. That's the pinky, so that's going to be smaller. We could try and make that up with some shapes. All right, let's go ahead and put that back. Let's zoom out. Let's get rid of the base. Okay, that's not bad. Obviously, we're going to need to fix up that ring finger a little bit. But I don't think that is all that bad. Although it looks like his... the fingers aren't coming out to me as much as I want them to be. But we're basically at time. We got a little bit done today. Kind of wish I could have done more, but I mean, not much you could do in an hour because you know, I'm not that fast as of a illustrator drawer as some of the other friends I know. But anyway, I will be back again tomorrow for System Saturdays as always. We'll be going back to Star Fox Armada on the GameCube. When that's over with, I got a couple more things in mind, but you could pretty much guarantee I'll be jumping onto Zelda Tears of the Kingdom when that comes out, and we'll be playing through on that here on stream. I might play on a different profile than I normally would, because I'll probably play that on my own free time as well. But yeah, we're going to be playing some Zelda when that comes out. So anyway, we got farming coming up in about an hour and a half. So you guys have a good evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hi, bye, Aloe.